How's it going? How's it going? Okay. Hey, Robin. Good to see you. Oh, classic, classic. Have you seen it before? Oh, yeah. I liked that movie a lot when I was a kid. Mel Brooks. What are you thinking? Sorry, I'm a little bit sick. I'm a tiny bit sick. I don't know. Don't know how long this stream will last, really. Yeah. So we got a few things we could work on today. Let's switch over to the. Sorry. Switch over to the. Okay. I'm okay. Awkwardness in the house. I'm just tired. I just feel sick and tired. I'm really bummed that that class didn't go through. I was really looking forward to that. So. Now I'm trying to think of what to do next. I really want to make a short film, but I don't know what short film I would want to make. This is a script I've been noodling around with. I kind of like this script, but it's not really a short film. Oh, shut up. Not you, Grammarly. Lately, Grammarly has been giving me bad advice. Like bad notes on stuff. This probably could be a scene. Yeah, that probably could be a scene. Apartment night. Apartment. Apartment! You're just being deliberately obtrusive. You're just being... Apartment. Oh my god, it's so hard. Yes. This is an idea we came up with yesterday on last night's stream, so I'm just gonna write it. It's the only idea I have. It's funny to me. It was very frustrating, but it's funny. I get it. Okay, what should we name them? The names don't really matter, but you need two names. Oh yeah, go ahead, clip it. Yeah, sure. I'll share it. Let's see it. Let's see this.
Apartment.
It's a little bit. There we go. One thing that bugs me about where my camera is that it's deliberately in the kind of the exact boring spot. Like the best way to get a good cleaner view of me is to like just point it right at the most boring spot of the apartment of not apartment of my room. That always bugs me. Because instead of like getting a decent shot of like say something interesting like my bookcase or you know, the poster in the back or the guitar, it's just those the drapes, and I always it's it was very frustrating because it's supposed to just do it automatically. I don't know how to spell the word apartment. I don't know how to spell the word apartment. That's a word I can tell the Normans introduced. Walk into a. Okay. What do we call these people? Okay, if we're gonna do that, you're gonna find that the entire stream of my shitty spelling. Okay. Okay. What do we call them? Two people. Let's go with Tom. Tom's a good name. Tom and Mary. No, I know Mary in real life. I don't want to call her. I was good. No, no. How about Jane? The names are never going to be. We'll go with Jane. yeah, I guess. Eh. Oh yeah, Tom and Jane. I don't know. The names are never gonna be said. Tom and Jesse. Anyways, nope, nope, nope. This is a bit Hounds does. This is a bit Hounds does. Don't fall for it. It's a bit. It's a bit he does. Don't fall for it. Okay. Nope, we're not following for this. Anyways. Um anyways. Awkward. Oh, I'm just a quiet person. Awkward. Awkward. I don't know what it is about you guys. Well, that was a good show. Awkward. It's not muted. Jeez. It works most of the time. It's how I got through my job is using this mic. It's how I got through my job using this mic. Oh my god, you guys! Yes. Battle, I know this joke, Battle. I know this joke, I know this bit that you're doing. You've done it like 6 times, come on. Anyways. Normal everyday pictures. Oh, why are you normal everyday pictures. Oh, shut up. Okay, okay. Let's do this pantomime. Okay, let's do this pantomime and get it done with. Okay. Oh my god, the sound is working. Oh my god, I have been. Oh my god, the sound is working. I have been tricked thoroughly and intensely. You have got me. I am laughing. Ha 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 ha. Ah. Hey, Callie. Good seeing you. How's it going, Callie? How is learning language? Going. Serious? Okay. Okay. How is that going? Makes sense. Fade Macaw! How's it going? Good to see you. On this fine day. Okay. Okay. Is that like a snake? Oh, Bands of America. So it's not a giant snake. Got it. Oh, cool. So it's like, you're stoked? That sounds something to be stoked by. You're cooked. Cooked. You're cooked. You're so cooked. Oh, you're cooked. What are you cooked by? Ooh. Screwed, marooned even. Ooh, boy. I figured that out. God, I'm like a ghost. 1 second. Overlit. There we go. That's better. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Uh, yeah. What's gone? Oh, the thing. Yeah, I was just trying to adjust some stuff. Yeah. Super epic. Yeah, that's OBS. That's the software I use to stream. Very awesome sauce. Well, I'm sorry that it's going to be so intense for you. Okay, okay. Yeah. This is a dumb idea we came up with yesterday. But I want to make a short film. I want to write some scripts, so this is the only idea I have. So I'm just going to write it. Okay. Okay. No worries. I doubt it's good. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's what you do. According to comic books, all you got to do is find some uranium and rub it on your eyes. I think that'll fix most of the problems. Let's see. Let's go to Amazon. Uranium. Okay. Okay, good. We found some uranium. Uranium or fragments. Okay. Do you want to? Okay, I will send you some uranium. Imagine if I actually did that. I don't know. Yeah, that used to be one of my favorite internet fun facts is that you can buy uranium on Amazon. Reading Jonathan Swift again, I see. That's okay. Human skeleton. Oh, I see they got rid of that. Let's see. It's another good one. All right, 10,000 ladybugs. Here we go. You want 15,000 live ladybugs? What, is it wrong? Why? What would the issue with be in getting uranium? What problem would there be? Let's see. Well, let's check. They were selling a bat, taxidermied bat on here once. Let's see. No, just fake. Yeah, you'll get superpowers. That's the way to fix anything. Um, how about... Day Tripper. How's it going? Good to see you. Don't. Good to see you, Day Tripper. I think... Listen. You go into the... I do like birds. I always hate when they do this. Fade, I couldn't tell. You like birds? What? No. What? I don't believe you can own any native birds as pets, if I'm correct. Like, it's illegal. You can own... like, because I once looked up if it was legal to own, like, ravens as pets. And it's like, you can, but you have to have, like, English ravens as a pet. I don't think I'd want to do it anyway. It sounds like a lot of work. But I do like those birds. I think they're very cool looking. I was like, and they can talk. And I thought it would be cool to have one, but I'm like, best not. He's a poop of time. He poop. It's the time. I don't know how you're not following this. Is he like a bad guy? I mean, I'm not gonna get it. Yeah. Yes. Look at this. Look at this. I was trying to buy some innocent uranium. Uranium and ladybugs. And they're already selling Christmas gifts. Kelly. They're already selling Christmas gifts. I am a simple man. I am a simple man. I need uranium and 10,000 ladybugs. Not to say create an army of uranium ladybugs, giant uranium infested ladybugs who will ride and conquer all of mankind. No. For normal reasons, not glorious reasons. I mean, they're like for gardening. That's why they're selling. If you're curious, it's a non-pesticide way to keep your garden free of pests, because ladybugs will eat a bunch of our will eat a bunch of stuff that will nibble on plants and things. Yeah, the aphids. That's the word I was looking for. They eat aphids. So it's like, if you don't want to use pesticides, they're one of the things you're supposed to use. Yeah. But I am going to put just a little bit of uranium, just a little bit of uranium on them to see what happens, to see if they become large, to see if they take over. Why would I want to do that? To ride them into Washington, D.C. and declare myself God, King of mankind? Fade. Who would want that? Me as the unquestioned ruler of the earth. Why would I want that? Yeah, either that or cancer. One of the two. You know, when they first, I don't know if I want to get into that, but when they first just discovered, yeah, I mean, it could melt the insides of your body, but when they first discovered radiation, like uranium and stuff, there was such a I don't know if I want to tell it, because it's a pretty horrifying story. There was such a people were obsessed with radiation, and the fact that it glowed. So they would painted on, like, so what got in real trouble is they what people really liked was like radium, like watches, radiation watches. What they would do, yeah, radium dials. Let's see. Let's see if they have a picture on Wikipedia. Yeah. Yeah, so what they would do is they paint like radium in this, and oh yeah, yeah. See this. What was really popular is these radium dials, where they would paint like radiation, like on these watches, so that like it would light up, and this used to be really popular. And they would hire like these girls to, they were called radium girls. Yeah, well, that's Marie Curie, one of the most important one of the most important scientists. Anyway, so they would hire these radium girls to paint on these watches, and they didn't know it was poisonous. And then they found out, and like all these girls and they would hire these like younger girls because it was like one of the few jobs like women could get, and it's like they all had cancer. So there was this massive like lawsuit that these girls like organized together to try and make sure that none of this ever happened again. And like like several of the girls like had to like give testimony on their deathbeds. It was pretty wild. Yeah. So yeah. So Marie and Perry, is it Perry? Yeah, the Curies. Yeah, they won the Nobel Prize for discovering radium. There is yep, it was a whole like mania. There was another guy. He kept like a rock of it in his pocket at all time, and it like burned a hole through him. Like, but people were just obsessed with it. People were obsessed with it. Yeah. No, it sucks. It sucks that it happened to them, but it's like because of that lawsuit, like they were the ones that were really responsible for that lawsuit. Like we got a ton of like worker protections that we would have never got if they weren't the ones who were like fighting for that. Like up to their deathbeds, they were fighting to get those worker protections. And it's like it was like brutal. Like the radium just like burned through them. Like um it was like yeah. Yeah, so yeah, people it was just this obsession people had. I don't know why your comments are popping up. That's really bugging me that it's not happening. But yeah, it was just this obsession people had. Yeah, it is sad. It's yeah, and they hired like young women who were just like, uh, it's always like there we go. Oh no, I'm just frustrated by the I don't know why the comments aren't updating. Anyways, oh, I'm a little sick. I don't know why the comments are updating. That's frustrating me. Anyways, yeah. Oh well, okay. This is interesting. That's my screen. Yeah, it's a little bit off. I'm trying to let's see. Sorry, I'm a naturally pale person. How does that look? Look better? And the white of the paper is the white of the paper, the white of the background of the thing makes it bright. So that's what's going on. Where are you at right now? Yeah. Robin, aka OC, has never seen it. Oh, I'm sorry. Purple. It's okay. See, I'm doing color correction. I don't know why the comments aren't updating. This is really bugging me. Oh well. That's funny. So, Faye, can I ask you a question? I need your advice as a young person. Okay. You'll okay, as my young person consultant. So what shows are people watching right now? What are the what like TV shows and movies are the youth watching right now? Okay, what are you watching right now? It's almost like I have my own. That's a good show. Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Young Sheldon. Okay. There we go. Now it's starting to update. It's almost like I have my own like little color thing, because I can like change the colors whenever I want. It's fun. Poof, 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 poof. Look, see, Christmas lights. Okay, good to know. Any fantasy things you're enjoying? I'm trying to figure out what. Trying to figure out what people like now. That's okay. I've never heard of these. What are they? What are these shows? Oh, okay. Uh, you enjoying those? Uh, I think I've seen. That's a Netflix show, right? Sex Ed. Would you say that the place you watch most stuff is Netflix? Like, is that your like default place to watch stuff? Oh, Gillian Anderson is in this. Oh, yeah. Who would enjoy that? Do you know who Gillian Anderson is? Fade. Who would enjoy that? I don't think anybody would enjoy that. Okay. She was in a. She was in a show I quite like. The X Files. Okay. Okay. I'm getting a sense. Okay, I see. Robin, sleep well. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. Any other shows? Any books? Faye, do you read web serials at all? Dungeon Flippers. I have not heard of this. Okay. They're like online. They're online uh books that I mean it's like just a book that people release online in periodic uh, things. Okay. Good to know. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, do you do that a lot? Oh, Jem! Good to see you, Jem. Oh my goodness, Jem! I haven't seen you in a bit. Sorry, my for some reason my bot that combines all these is screwing up. It's good to see you. Have you ever Fade? Have you ever seen a movie called Here? or her, I mean. Um, it has been a while. It's going good. Feeling a little sick today. Uh, Feeling a little sick today. Trying to get some writing done. Not really happening. Oh, Comet's Designs. Thank you for the follow. I didn't see that. It has been a while. With Jennifer Lawrence? It has been. It's been going good. I've been drawing. I've been writing. I've taken up running. I'm into running now as a thing. I didn't do it today. I'm feeling kind of sick today, honestly, and I think I just needed a break. Yeah. Is it The Mother with Jennifer Lopez? It's about an FBI agent? Or is it Mother exclamation point? Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I haven't seen that. Oh. I Am Mother? I think I Yes. What about you, Jem? What have you been up to lately? How is By the way, guys, people should be following Jem, by the way. If you're not following Jem, I'm going to give you a shout out, Jem. Jem is a very good artist, by the way. And plays a ton of mobile games. That sounds fun. I was about to say, you watching Mother. Ooh, that's a fairly the one with Jennifer Lawrence is a fairly intense movie, and I don't know how appropriate it is. It's Darren Aronofsky. Ugh, adulting. I'm retired now. Yeah. No problem. Always a shout out. You bet 35. Okay. Uh, yeah. Oh, I don't want to get. Sure. I don't know. I had a vague idea for a script. It's not a great idea, but it was an idea, which is better than it's better than what I usually have. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure, Fade. Oh, sorry. Theoretically, I could be working on my
my wrestling book, but I really want to make a short film. Yeah. Well, it's the dumbest idea I've ever had. But we were joking around, and I just kind of liked it. I knew where that was going. Good. You're not the dumbest idea. What? Yeah, we're doing writing today, Jim. We're not doing arting. You know, it's so funny that this whole stream started as a writing stream for me, and then it slowly turned into I was mostly doing art. Kind of miss the writing, but people get weird about the writing. I mean, yeah, art, sketching or drafting or whatever you want to call it. As opposed to writing, you know. I know. Yeah, I think right. Right, they find it tends to be genetic ADHD. Yeah, I mean, you have a higher probability. Oh, I didn't even do Inktober. I totally forgot about Inktober. My mom, she has this friend who, uh, my mom, she has this friend who is very ADHD. Like she'll talk. It's like she'll talk to like they'll be on the phone for hours, and the reason for that is because it takes forever to get like your family. That's not how it works. I should have done Inktober. What if I just did like a 24-hour stream and tried to catch up on Inktober, huh? What if I just did like a 20-hour stream, huh? Huh? Could do that all in one day. Yeah, no. Especially not now, not that I'm feeling a tiny bit. Yeah, I'm feeling a tiny bit sickly. Tennesseans from the great state of Tennessee. Oh, I've never been to Tennessee. I've been to 11 and 9 but I've never been to Tennessee. Uh, yeah, it'll be fun. Maybe. I don't know. Hey, I'm from the South too, and I don't really have a Southern accent. I speak. Well, I'm from the Southwest. I'm from Texas, and I don't really have a Texas accent. You know, can I do one? Hey, Texas accents are different from like deep South accents. They're a little bit flatter. You know, Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's the internet, Fade. It's the internet. We're all learning like generic newscaster voice. You know, do we all have you noticed that like people say this about like TikTok people that people on TikTok have a TikTok accent? And I definitely hear that where it's like, and the way we talk. Yeah, it's I do have a very like uh yeah, have you not heard this that there's a TikTok accent? Accent. Yeah. Oh yeah, so it's like, oh, I do that. Oh no, I do that. I well, if you'll notice, like, watch TikTokers, like, what they'll do is they'll do a thing where they like speak up. So it's like, how in like, okay, this is the craziest thing you'll ever see. It seems that certain celebrity was hanging out with another celebrity. They all do the uptick accent, which people interpret as like a question. This is the craziest thing it'll be ever, right? And then they'll do like vocal fry, which I tend to do a lot. Well, it's because the thing is, people interpret that as like a question. People interpret that as a question, so it's like you'll be like, "Well, I guess I have to pay attention," and your mind goes like, and I don't even think they're doing it on purpose. I just think it's like you kind of just start naturally doing it. It's, by the way, that's if you want to do like a Canadian accent, that's part of the trick of doing a Canadian accent, because Canadian accents are all about like being really like seeing if everybody's okay. So it's like, oh yeah, I was I was walking down the street and I was as I was seeing the guy. Canadians all do the vocal tick. I have a lot. My mom is Canadian, and I've spent a lot of time in Canada, so that's why. So I'm just impersonating like my relatives. So Jan, are you playing any games lately? Oh yeah, there. It's it's like in Canada. It's like in Canada, Canadian. Okay, Fade. Fade. You're a young person. I've seen occasionally people do this mistake. Okay, Fade. No judgment, no judgment, because I can get how people you do this. You might do this mistake. Alaska isn't an island, right? I mean, that's a great book. What inspired you to read it? Like, yeah, yeah, I would recommend reading Metamorphosis. because I saw a few people on TikTok make this mistake. I mean, okay. Oh, okay. I bet it won't be exactly accurate, but okay. Map of America. See, but no, that's not how they present it. That's not how they present it. Okay, here's how they present it. So, this is Alaska. And I've seen a few people make this mistake of assuming Alaska is an island. It's not. A few people. I saw a few people on TikTok go like, I didn't know Alaska. Yeah, it did. It did remind me of that. Have you read it? Okay, good. What's funny is, like, it sounds like it's a young person thing. I'm making fun of young people. But it was like, it's legitimately, I suspect, people my age. Like, because it was all, like, millennial people I was seeing doing this. So it seems like a dumb millennial thing that they assumed. I know! Although, like, okay, I did think about it. The thing about it is, Alaska comes at such... usually a state becoming part of the U.S. would be a big deal, but part of the problem is, unless you live in Alaska, you may not know, like, the whole history of it. And the fact that the U.S. gets Alaska during the Civil War, like brokers that deal during the Civil War, or like it was either during or right after the Civil War, means that it's like you tend to overlook it, you know, when studying. Hey, listen, it is, yeah, I don't know. I find it really pathetic how, like, desperate millennials are to, like, a lot of millennials are to get approval or from Gen Z. I'm like, this is sad, guys. This is really sad. Yeah. But it's like, so, like, it happens right around the Civil War. I forget exactly when, either after or during. So it's like, because Seward is the one who makes the deal, because it was called Seward's Folly, and Seward was the Secretary of State under Lincoln. Anyway, so it's like, I kind of get, like, unless you live in Alaska, it's just an incidental, oh yeah, we got Alaska. Okay, Faye, for extra points, for extra points, for extra points. Yeah. For extra points. For fake internet points. If you can answer this questions. Well, you should read it, Jim. It's a short story. It's short. You can get through it in like a day. What country did America buy Alaska from? What country was it? Nobody help. This is Fade's question. Okay. The USA bought Alaska from another country. What country did we buy it from? Now, was it... It wasn't Britain. It wasn't Britain. You're going to be... this is... You'll be surprised. You might be surprised who it is that we bought it from. Because you don't hear these guys... You don't hear about this story in... you don't really hear about this story. And you don't really think of them as having any land in America. It was... Okay, anybody else in the audience know? This is somewhat of an obscure fact. Jem, do you know? Callie, do you know who we bought it from? Nope, wasn't the Germans. The Germans never had a colony in the US. It was... Okay. I'm closing this floor in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was the Russians! We bought it from the Russians. Yes, it was the Russians. We bought Germany. We bought it from the Russians. It was. Yep. Yeah. Well, it makes sense. Yeah, Russia. Yep. Alaska used to be part of Russia. Here. If you look at the map, it makes a lot of sense why. Here we go. Oh, thanks for giving my address away. Okay, there's Alaska. And there's Alaska. Here's Alaska. Here's Alaska. And what's right across the strait right here? Oh, that would be Russia. Yep. Funny enough, this is believed by scientists how, like, people... Yay! So, we can go even further than this. History lesson. It is believed by many scientists that this is how native people initially came over to the U.S. Is that they came through Siberia. It's believed that there was an ice bridge between here, and that's how they initially crossed over into the Americas. Yeah. It was called Seward's Folly. Anyways. Yeah. So that's your geography lesson of the day, everybody. That's your little history lesson of the day. Alaska used to be part of Russia. Also, Alaska has a no, yeah. You're not supposed to give that away. Of course it's a secret. Of course I took the secret Russian propaganda money that apparently several YouTubers took. Several YouTubers took to promote Russia. It's funny to think how legitimately huge Russia is. Did you guys hear that? I don't know. I don't want to get too political, but apparently, like, some YouTubers took some Russian propaganda money, which is pretty sleazy, guys. Pretty sleazy. I don't know. Like, look at this. Look how huge Russia is. It starts here, and it goes all the way over here. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild? I always found that so wild. Let's see.
It does. It does. That is because I don't know. Should I go into how much stuff I actually know about? Oh, okay. It's because they actually held a contest to figure out the Russian anthem. Anyways, most anthems of the world I've seen are pretty funny because they're like just like most of them I think just rip off the English anthem. They don't really have that original of a one. And they had to change quite a lot of it. Oh boy. I love that my camera's out of focus right now. The English. There we go. Fun fact: I can do a perfect. I don't know. My camera's just out of focus right now. Fun fact: I actually can do a perfect English accent. Hey, oi, oi! Look at my perfect English accent. I sound practically like the Queen herself. I can. Oh, that's a funny one. That's a really no Faye. That's a really funny bit. I can speak a little English. Bonjour. I like that. Buongiorno. Yeah. Germany never had a colony in the Americas, if people are curious. Fun fact, Scotland, though, did try and create a colony in the Americas, and it was such a disaster that the Scottish pretty much lost independence because of it. So... Scottish colony in America. New Caledonia. Anyways, that is it's a good bit. Okay, this is my favorite bit that I do that nobody else but me finds funny. I am the world's greatest impressionist. I am the world's greatest impressionist. Hear my excellent impersonation of Al Pacino. Hey, it's me, Al Pacino. My impersonation of Jim Carrey. Hey, it's me, Jim Carrey. My impersonation of Winston Churchill. Hey, it's me, Winston Churchill. Umlaute con latte persever. Oh, what are you talking? The French fade. The one thing the French love is jokes about the French language. Oh, Italians. Well, the one thing the Italians love are jokes about the Italian language. Latte persever. You should imply that, or like point out the objective fact that like pizza is like
Oh, this is gonna be. I'm gonna. I have an Italian friend. I don't care. I'm gonna make them angry with this. So, fun fact about pizza. American, sort of. You are. You're the entire nation of Italia. You're all of Italy collectively. You're like a hive mind that's conquered Italy. Darn it. The Italian people suffer once again. I love Italy. So you like eat Italian soil? Jem, you're not secretly an entire nation, are you, Jem? If you are, you have to tell me legally. I have. I've been there once. My dad, he went to school. He went to boarding school in Italy, so we went there for his high school reunion. Does that sound depressing that he, as a young kid, went to boarding school? That messed. Yep, that was a thing that seemed to kind of screw him up. Somewhat. But yeah. My dad likes to tell this story. My dad liked to tell us in real life conversation. Well, he was sent off when he was like 14, and he stayed there his entire high school. So, my dad likes to tell this story. Back in like high school. Back in high school, he and his friends always used to hitchhike to downtown Rome. Now, it's important to know that this means something very different in Italy. You see, we're from Texas, and this just means longhorns and like, yeah, celebration. But in Italy, this is a very incredibly rude gesture. Roughly translating into like your partner is unfaithful. Anyways, my dad decided to tell the freshmen who were trying to hitchhike that you don't hitchhike like this. This is not the way you hitchhike. You hitchhike like this. You're supposed to hitchhike like this. Anyways, so some of the freshmen tried to do that, and somebody tried to drive them off the road. Like somebody ran their car into them. At least that's the story he tells. Yeah. So if you're ever in Italia, if you're ever in Italy, I'm trying to say it the worst I can. You're ever in Italy, just do this. Remember not to do this. Even if the Longhorns win a game, you shouldn't do that in Italy. The Italians will not like it. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure she was. I mean, Italy has gone in and out of existing as a nation for years, but it's pretty firm now since World War II. It's been pretty firm since World War II. So the Italian state was a dream for many years until you'd never diss your sister like that. Well, fun fact, I'm gonna call your sister and tell you, or you said that, no. In Italy, been Italied. No. Yeah. That means you've been Italied, aka you've been you have a poor Air Force and you have a poor military record, and you can't mass produce a car. Italied. Yeah, take that, Italy. Huh. You're just like the Italian Air Force. Weak. Or like the Italian Army. Also weak. Or like the Italian Navy. Equally weak. And you elected a fascist into power right now, I think. I don't know. I have a few Italian friends, but she doesn't follow my YouTube channel and doesn't watch my streams, so she doesn't get to see this. She's very nice. I'm quite fond of her as a person, and she is maybe the single most ambitious person I know in my life, but she doesn't get to see it. Friends are non-family members who really enjoy your company and want to spend time with you. I know. Not a lot. Yeah. Have a few. I have a few as well. And I believe. That's a healthy group of friends. We haven't really been doing any writing. I mean, I started with writing, but haven't been doing it for a little bit. That's a good amount of friends. Well, I have a well, my mom is my best friend, so So that's all a boy needs. I have friends. I've made actually a lot of friends doing this, which is which sounds weird, but you know, it's true. I've met people from here. You know, I've talked to people I've met doing Twitch stuff in real life a ton. Even met up with somebody recently. But one, just start calling everybody your best friend, and we'll see who really takes to that. No, it's good. That is a healthy social life. That is a very healthy social life, I think. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. I mean, those are people that you just kind of connect with on a. I assume those are people you just kind of connect with, like, on a personality level, and not people you like you made friends with because of stuff. Oh, you're not a weregoat, are you? You're not allowed to turn into a weregoat. It's a crime. So half the time you're a goat, half the time you're a person, half the time you're a bird. Wait, that's not how math works. Or is it? Quick question, what is math? Is it numbers or is it letters? So are you like, do you type pecking the keyboard with your I don't even know what I'm doing now. Pecking the keyboard with your beak? Ah, yes. Math. Brilliant, brilliant math. Ah, yes. Birds are notoriously good at phones. Phones. That's how it works. Ah, yes, of course. Birds are notoriously good at telekinesis, unlike us humans who suck at it and have to use our hands. Yeah, stupid hand users. I saw this. Do you know The Onion? Fade? Have you ever heard of The Onion? The Onion had this. It's a parody news website. The Onion had this great article once called "Everybody in the World has can read each other's minds except you." I like that article a lot. Where it's just like it's such a weird article because it's like, yeah, we can all, yeah, we've all been able to read each other's minds for years, and you can't. You're the only person in the world that can't do this. It's always so funny when they do weird, mean things like that. I too love The Onion. That's one of my favorite websites. Sorry, I got something in my eye. I am too. I clearly got a lot of writing done today, didn't I? Okay. I'm just going to eat my mouse. I ate it. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah. You should get some. You should get some food, or go to bed, Fade. Don't stay up on my account. I'm having fun talking to you, but go to bed. Oh, jeez. Well, it's good that you started eating again. Oh, okay. Well, how much? Sorry. Um, I mean, I'm sure it's intense. Like I'm sure it's a good workout. Uh, Jeez. Uh, yeah, that seems pretty intense. Yeah, I imagine so. I mean, how carrying a big heavy instrument around and marching through like a football field. Yeah, I assume you would lose quite a lot of weight doing that. Yeah, I imagine so. Um, well, it, um, yeah, is that a good thing? Uh, um, oh well. Well, I hope you. Um, uh, yeah, I mean, it's. I mean, yeah, I mean that's fun. I think it's. I definitely feel that. I mean, I've been running quite frequently. I don't know if I brought it up enough. I didn't run today just because I was feeling kind of grody. But that it is a very nice feeling to start getting in shape. That is a good feeling. Have you tried jumping over buildings in a single bound? Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Uh, let's see. How long have I been on? Let's see. Ooh, sorry. I'm a little bit tired, honestly. Or am I hungry? Do I have people in my room in Twitch? Okay. Um. Okay. I think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna call it here for now. Um. Uh. I need a little bit. I need a break. Need to get some food. Relax for a bit. I almost kind of want to fall asleep. But I'm probably only going to sleep for like 2 hours or something, 2 or 3 hours, because that's my life at this moment. Is I don't sleep cohesively all the way through, and then we might come back with like some art or game or something. Okay. See you later. I'm gonna raid, give Lizard a bump. Okay. I know you can raid also now on YouTube, but I don't know any other streamers on YouTube, so I don't know anybody to raid. Okay, talk to you later, guys. Bye.